Congratulations for taking the next step with us in achieving business relationship mastery. Here's what we want you to do. We want you to watch the entire video. Then we want you to complete the questionnaire. And finally, we want you to schedule your free conversation.
A month after the Hack EQ program, a month after acknowledging and pushing through these feelings of anxiety and nervousness, a month after just grinding through one interview after another, I became more and more confident. And at the end, I was able to land my dream job at a great company.
So we are Hack EQ, and we believe that increasing your emotional intelligence is the key to business relationship mastery.
Of course, you see somebody in the room at a party, and he's just enamoring the whole group, and or she's just very charming all the people around, and you're thinking to yourself like, wow, like I wish I could be that. After the 29-day course, you're the person that's enamoring the crowd, and that people are looking at, and you're inspiring other yous, just by being yourself and by looking inside yourself and making some small changes and being a little bit more empathetic, a little bit more compassionate, slower to speak. It's all basics.
It's the bottom line. The bottom line is that 90% of top performers have a high emotional intelligence, and that they say emotional intelligence is responsible for almost 60% of their job performance. And here's the most important statistic, is that people with higher emotional intelligence average almost $30,000 more a year in annual income than their low EQ counterparts. Study after study has shown that there is a dramatic positive correlation in between a person's EQ score and their annual income.
Before, I might just walk past people and say, hey, hi, how are you doing? And just be on my way and let them go on their way. But now, I take the time to stop and really have a conversation with them and build that relationship. And so putting emotional intelligence first, thinking about the other person's emotions, how my emotions are affecting me, how my emotions might be affecting the other person, has really catapulted my career. I've just got a big promotion, big salary increase. And I could attribute it to earning another degree or studying really hard or networking with the right people. But what got me in this position, and especially what's going to keep me there, is bringing an emotional consciousness to the workplace.
Blockers, my triggers, and my preconceived notions and my setups and setbacks prevented me from having a relationship with my brother. Like, we had a fight and falling out, and we lost communication. Well, after this 29-day course, I've approached that broken relationship, with the tools that I was given from the emotional intelligence course, the Hack EQ course. And I can tell you right now that alone is worth a lot of money to me. Bringing my family together and knowing that I'm responsible for it, and reinstituting the concept that I have the power to positively influence people around me, and remembering that actually makes me feel healthier, like on the inside of me.
The four aspects of emotional intelligence include self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. And again, here's what we want you to do. Watch this entire video, complete the questionnaire, and then schedule your free conversation to see how you can improve your emotional intelligence.
Sit up straight, align your body, feel the energy, and then get out a pen and paper and get ready to take some notes that will change your career. Write them down, these four aspects, as we go along. By writing, you increase your memory and increase your chances of actually acting on this valuable information.
The first aspect of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. Self-awareness is your ability to be aware of your emotional state, to tell whether or not you're angry or sad or grumpy or complacent, and understanding what impacts your emotional state, your triggers, those things in your environment and the thoughts in your head that cause your self-awareness, that causes your mood to shift up or down?
Emotional intelligence goes nosedive when I'm behind the wheel. Right? Actually, in this December, I did very well. To the point that avoiding a few tickets probably.
But most importantly, self-awareness is the first of 4 steps that enable rapid self-improvement. So just take a second. Imagine what it would be like for you to increase your self-awareness. Imagine all those things that irritate you. The annoyance dealing with coworkers, the criticism that sets you off, the lack of sleep or stress that causes a lack of social confidence or a lack of social graces. Imagine these things being alleviated.
Thanks to Hack AQ, I started becoming more aware of my thoughts and emotion. Being self-aware and knowing what's causing me to feel a certain way allows me to make better decisions in my day-to-day life.
The second aspect of emotional intelligence is self-management. Self-management is about catching yourself and preventing yourself from self-destructing. First and foremost, we want to give you the opportunity to improve your self-control. It's also about changing your mindset so that you can feel more powerful and more joyful whenever you choose.
The real value, the real heart of this is learning that your health and happiness can improve over time because you have control over your health and happiness. No longer is the workplace, your coworkers, or the team you work on the determinant of how your day goes. You learn to be the cause of health and happiness and productivity. That's the real value. Can you feel what it'd be like to really be in control of your health, productivity, and relationships? Can you see the value in that?
Each day there's a different video and there's a worksheet, and then at the end of the day you can call up your partner and you guys talk about the subject matter. And what we kind of came to the conclusion of is this is giving you a toolkit, and you can kind of choose which tools are right for you. So if you're the kind of person that needs to figure out how to communicate better with others, or you're the sort of person that might not even been aware that there were things about yourself that you should be aware of, different parts of the 29-day challenge are going to stick out to you as being really vital. And so I found that while each day was important for me to learn, there was probably about 25% to 40% of the lessons which changed my life permanently.
A better version of yourself. I think even people in, in the workforce, professionally, it totally impacts your. It's like that's the thing about this. It's not just like reading a book where it's like all mental. Like this is application. This is reading. It's everything. It's your mental. It's your outside of work relationship, inside of work relationship, over the phone relationships. It solves a lot of the need.
Social awareness is being able to sense what others are thinking and feeling. It allows you to increase your empathy and your understanding of others and to better understand group dynamics.
Instead of being socially awkward or feeling like there's a secret conversation that's happening without you, or being an outsider, you're able to become one of the in people at your company. This is what enables relationship mastery. So take a second. Imagine what it would be like for you to increase your social awareness, dealing with people, reading people, becoming more aware socially so that you can make the best of your relationships. Can you see the value in that?
Because emotional intelligence is like the core of building a really good relationship. And there's those of us out there who have this kind of natural ability, like maybe we were born into a certain family that had certain values and customs and raised us to be, really considerate of others and, reflecting on ourselves. And then there's other people who didn't have that, or other people who struggle with connecting with other people, or maybe they're shy or haven't had a lot of exposure to other people.
The fourth aspect of emotional intelligence is relationship management. Relationship management is about easily establishing trust and rapport. It's being able to communicate clearly and effectively. It's being able to set boundaries that enable your success and to gain the confidence of coworkers, friends, and family.
The value of relationship management is the pinnacle of this whole entire course. You're able to communicate and relate to others much better. It's what enables you to lead, persuade, influence, negotiate, and have crucial conversations that end up in win-win results. It's what enables business relationship mastery. So just take a second and imagine what it would be like for you to increase your relationship management.
I would spend 10,000. I would spend 30,000 because that's how much. When you after you'll see it.
Yeah.
You know, and it sells itself when the day's done. It sells itself. You know, that's it. You know, seriously.
Knowing and being able to do these two separate things. Now I know how to work on it. So I finally start to work on it.
So let's recap. Emotional intelligence is about improving in each one of these four aspects: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management.
What would it mean to you to greatly improve in all of these areas? We believe that you can become a top performer, that your job performance will skyrocket, and that you'll make much more money throughout your career, serve better, and have better relationships.
Average participant in our Hack EQ 29-day challenge course boosted their EQ score by 10 to 20% in just 30 days. We are 100% confident that the courses that we have will enable you to achieve all of those values that we've talked about today and those ones that are most important to you. So here's what we want you to do. Complete the questionnaire and then sign up for your free conversation at hackeq.com/conversation. This is Paul Hoyt, and I'm looking forward to talking with you soon.
I'm Jared Levinson, and I look forward to talking with you soon.
How do you convince somebody to buy that? Well, you don't have to. Spending some money on this will change the rest of the time that you're here on Earth with your family. A year to talk to your brother because you decided to do it today, and you get another year to talk to your brother, and let's say he passed away. But if you didn't take the time to reach out, you know what I'm saying? And this gives you that empowered feeling to go and do that.
So I'm somebody that has spent tens of thousands of dollars over the past 24 months or so, really developing myself and getting a deeper education and a bunch of reading materials and coaching and therapy and all these different ways to kind of build myself up and have advantages in my career and in my social interactions. And I've just really heavily invested in myself. But one of the reasons that I took this course in particular is because I've learned about this thing called social learning. And social learning is where you take a group of people and we all kind of study the same thing and call each other up and talk about the subject matter and do these exercises as a group. And it's nothing crazy, it's nothing like a cult. It's actually way cooler. It's like I had a best friend that I could call up who was going through the same thing that I'm going through, and he could share with me what he learned and I could share what I was learning, and maybe I see something one way, he sees it another way, and it just totally synthesized this new perspective each night. And there's no other groups or clubs or services that are really offering that.
Complete the questionnaire and then sign up for your free conversation at hackeq.com/conversation.
I'll recommend Hack EQ to people who wants to learn more about themselves. Learn about your triggers, learn about what makes you happy, what makes you sad, and also for people who wants to develop their interpersonal skills and have a better relationship with the people around them.